Hey everyone, welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. It's finally fall and we can celebrate by making a super delicious soup. Today I'm in the kitchen making some cheddar broccoli soup, so let's go over those list of ingredients. I'm going to be using 4 cups of my broccoli florets. I will also be using 2 cups of my medium cheddar shredded cheese as well as my cheddar jack cheese. We will need 4 cups of our chicken stock. I'll need half of a yellow onion, 1 teaspoon of pepper as well as salt, 2 teaspoons of butter as well as 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. I'll be using 1 cup of my heavy whipping cream and 1/4 cup of my cornstarch. You guys, I am going to be doubling this recipe because again, it's what I do. I cook on a bigger scale. I'll be using both of my crock pots, one at each side of the island. So with this recipe, you guys, we are going to be adding our broccoli, our onion, as well as the garlic to the crock pots. And then with our chicken stock, as well as our cornstarch, we're going to mix those together, get a good consistency. We're going to add that to the crock pot as well as the butter and the salt and the pepper. At that point, we will add our broccoli. When it gets to about the 30-minute mark, just before it's done, we will add our heavy whipping cream as well as our cheese. And then at that point, we're just gonna cook it through that 30 minutes in order for the cheese to melt and the cream to make the sauce thicker. So you guys, this is gonna take about 4 to 6 hours in my crock pot. So let's get started. Okay, so you guys, I think I am going to go ahead and get everything prepared tonight. And then in the morning, I am going to put the soup ingredients in my crock pot. And I think I'm gonna cook it in the morning. That's just gonna be what's most convenient for me. Just because it's getting kind of late here in Arizona. It's like just after 6 o'clock. And I know it takes 4 to 6 hours. And I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so that's a little early. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of the ingredients prepared tonight and then stick it in the crock pot in the morning. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and chop up my onion. And you guys, I do prefer to use like some kind of slicing machine or some kind of kitchen gadget to chop my onions, because I will be honest, I'm not a chef, you guys. I am just an at-home cook, and I want to make sure that all of the cuts are going to be uniformly the same. So that is what I'm choosing to do. Okay, so we have the bulk of our onion there. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut up the onion. Ooh, this is a very strong onion. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut up the onion and then I'm going to put it in a bowl and I will get everything all going in the morning. I'm not crying. It's just the onion. This onion is super strong. I don't know if maybe yellow onions are stronger than white onions, but whoop, not gonna lie, it's strong. But we'll go ahead and get this cut up and then I'll put it in a bowl for the morning and then we will be all set to get the soup on in the morning. All right, it is soup making time. Here we have the cornstarch with the chicken broth. We've got the salt and pepper. We've got our onion and our garlic, and we've got our broccoli. Crock pot is right here. Let's get this started. All right, so we have everything in our crock pot. All of the onions, the garlic, the broccoli, the chicken broth, as well as the garlic and the cornstarch. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a quick stir and I'm gonna set the crock pot and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I've added my cheese and now I'm just gonna let it cook for about 30 more minutes, but as you can see, it is all nice and creamy. It is thickening out nicely. So in about 30 minutes, we will have soup that is finished. And you guys, it smells so, so good. Okay, you guys, the soup is all done and this smells incredible. My gosh, you guys, it smells really, really good. So as you can see here, we've got our larger chunks of our broccoli. The broccoli didn't take that long to cook. I've gone ahead and added my salt and pepper to the dish. This, you guys, took about 5 hours in my crock pots. I did one this morning and then one a little while later. This is the second batch. You guys, this smells so, so good. Best part of my video, let's give it a taste. Gotta make sure I get a big old piece of broccoli. Wow, you guys, this soup is really, really good. Move over, Campbell's. Not really, but for this being a homemade soup, this, you guys, turned out amazing. You guys, this is really, really good. It tastes delicious. You can definitely taste the cheddar cheese for sure. And this is definitely going to be another soup that I can add to my mix for the soup season for Arizona. So I was, you guys, able to cut down on quite a bit of the calories. I forgot to add the whipping cream, which actually ended up working out in my favor because that saved 720 calories in 1 cup of whipping cream. I also was able to cut down the calories by not adding as much cheese. With the first batch, I added 3 cups of cheese, saving me 480 calories, plus the 720 calories from the whipping cream. On the second batch, it was a little bit smaller, so I only added 2 cups of cheese, and I saved over 800 calories just on the cheese alone, plus 720 calories from the 1 cup of the whipping cream that I didn't add. You guys, there is always a way to find little cheat ways of cutting down the calories on almost any recipe. This one was no different. I do try and find ways to challenge myself to find those comfort foods that I know I love, that I can make that is more in fit with my nutritional outlook on foods, as well as making sure that it still tastes delicious. And this, you guys, is no different. All right, well, we do have another very successful soup in the test kitchen today. This, you guys, incredible. I'm absolutely gonna make this again. If you'd like to continue to see me cooking in my kitchen, not like I'm going away, please let me know by hitting the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and have a great day, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye.